Good morning, everyone. It's 7 a.m. currently. Today we're starting a little bit earlier than usual. I have this rule typically, luckily with the job that I have, I can manage my own hours, and I have a rule that if the sun's not up, I'm not up. And you can see it's pitch black. It's completely pitch black, and I have no reason to be up at this hour, typically, especially because I'm a nighttime person. So typically I wake up around 8:30, something like that, very leisurely. I'm very lucky that I'm able to do that, but I also go to bed quite late because I like to work late. Typically I go to bed at 1 to 2 a.m. every day. But anyway, we are going for a lesson today. So I'm going to go pick up 𝒋𝒏𝒆𝒚 with the truck. I wanted to bring you guys with me today because we're going back to Tristan Tucker. You guys saw the lesson I had with him with Enzo, which was really insightful. And I just feel like I'm just on this whole new journey into doing groundwork and understanding groundwork more and seeing the impacts groundwork will have in my relationship with my horses and the riding with my horses. I feel like the more knowledge is power, and I seem to be on this path of just accumulating young horses at the moment. And I just want to instill the right tools in them. And I've just, since that lesson with Valero, I mean, I already had a lesson with 𝒋𝒏𝒆𝒚, with Tristan, and following his TRT method. But since the lesson that I had with Valero and feeling the difference of working on those exercises for 1 or 2 weeks, I'm just sold. So today I'm excited to go back with 𝒋𝒏𝒆𝒚. There's a few things I would like to talk to Tristan about, tackle. I'll film some of the lesson for you guys so you can watch some of it too. So we're just gonna get there. I just have to get to the stables, prep him a little bit. You guys know me, and I go with my horses somewhere. I like them to be presented really nicely. He got a full wash yesterday, so I just have to prep him a little bit when I'm at the stables, load him up in the truck, and then we have a 1 hour drive. It's not terrible. Right, I'm gonna take a drink of water because one thing about me is I'm always dehydrated. I'm never drinking enough water, so I'm gonna have a little sip of water and then we're gonna start making our way. I don't think it's terribly cold, but I still should grab a coat. We're here. Oh, I knew I turned the wrong light on. Right, so we're quickly just gonna grab, I've just traveled him in like boots, front boots. I used to do front and hind, but to be honest, sometimes less is more with these things. So I'm just gonna get his boots, and I hope his tail wrap is in here. I mean, I keep it in here, but of course, yes, he uses the truck too. Okay, we're gonna have to maybe borrow a tail wrap. I mean, it should be in here. That's all right, we will figure it out. I've got the boots, that's the most important one. We're trying to do a quick in and out today because the traffic, I know, will be not great. Very good. Ah, sweet. Yes, already put in some hay for me. Oh, it's actually not gonna rain today. I think it's gonna be semi-decent weather. Hello, happy faces in the morning. Hello, happy faces in the morning. How have we been overnight? Hey! Oh! We're gonna have to fix that forelock. Pretty quick here, in and out. Have you stayed clean? Yes, just a little bit dusty, but we will fix that. We've had like a little bit of a heat rise. We were sitting around freezing, or 4 or 5 degrees, and now it's gone back up to 12, so it gets quite difficult then to know a little bit how to rug when you truck, when they're clipped. Oh, I'm gonna have to trim that bridle path, aren't I? Yeah. There we go. Boy, you smell nice and clean. It's the difficult thing with shavings is that they always go in all these little cracks. And Jess and I have been trying to figure out what kind of bedding we're gonna use at our stables. And I'm trying to source like really, really thickly cut shavings because that should be not going everywhere, not all over your shoes. It should be easier to clean. So I think that's what I'm pushing for. Yes is looking for like really fine wood chips more. So I think maybe we just have to do a couple of stables in one, couple of stables in another, and do a little trial and error. Hi, good morning. I know it's not my time right now. No, this hour is meant to be slept. Ah, thank you. We're nearly there. I am gonna bring my rope. Gosh, I really need to like tidy up all my bridles here because I only have one horse and I have like 50 bridles. I'm bringing my rope halter from Tristan. That will be necessary for our lesson. And then all the tools I don't think I'll need to bring because he has all of his there. So I'll leave all of mine at home. Right. The difficulties with losing Emporio is that I can find a place for it, but like for instance, just now when I hadn't grabbed that rug in a long time, but it's one that I used to use on Emporio and it was just covered with his hair. And those are the little things that give you this like sinking gut feeling and you think like, it's this feeling that you think it's never gonna get better. Like you're never gonna feel okay with what happened or with how things went. I try and just breathe through it and remember the good times. That's what I try and do. Every time I look at the truck, I just keep forgetting we need to get this design changed because everything is. I mean, it was nice for when we did it, but we're on to new times now. New times in need of an update. Here, which is exciting, I had so much traffic on the way. It was crazy. I think I sat on the highway for like 40 minutes. So I'm 14 minutes late, which is not me and not ideal. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get 𝒋𝒏𝒆𝒚 out. I've just got to prep him a little bit, but I'm gonna cut back in. I've got actually Tristan's crew filming me for the session because I wanted it done right. So I'm just gonna prep him, get him ready, go into the indoor arena with Tristan, and then we're gonna start rolling. So we're gonna pick back up in a second when I'm there. I just need both hands to get him ready. Oh, gates opening. I'll see you guys in a sec. Right, we're in the arena. You guys saw that I've just arrived. I'm visiting Tristan with 𝒋𝒏𝒆𝒚 again. I was just saying to Tristan how confronting because I was watching the video we did a couple of years back. And I was like, wow, age really does go quickly. A little bit more weathered, but yeah. Nevertheless, we're here again.
He looks like he's remembering the place that he's in already.
He's going in the energy work straight away. Licking, chewing, yawning, relaxing.
Yeah.
But I thought I would bring him back today because, I mean, things have been going pretty good. But because we've started kind of this groundwork journey again, and really Valero was the catalyst to all of it, I now want to apply it to all my individual horses. We did a training session with my foal.
Yeah.
That went really good. And then now kind of every horse presents its own little challenge or puzzle to put together. And I wanted to get a better feeling with him because I feel like a lot of things that I can start to learn on him, I can then also later apply to the younger horses. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily, he's not like a problem horse. It's not that I come here with like, okay, we need to fix this, we need to fix that.
Yeah.
But he's always a horse that lacks a little bit of that self-confidence. Mm-hmm. So I want to instill that in him. So if I'm riding or if we're out somewhere and he hears a big noise or he sees something strange, that the reaction is, okay, I can find the relaxation within myself rather than tightening up or shying away.
Yeah.
And we touched on some of this work last time. Mm-hmm. but I wanted to come back for a crash course.
Yeah, yeah.
2.0 update.
We always talk a little bit about the horse, but I have first one question for you.
Gosh. Straight away exposed. Yes.
What is your goal yourself?
You picked the hardest question. I think in the... This is going to become a long... I will say it anyway. I've been honest about this already. When Emporio passed, it like shifted all of my relationships with my other horses because he was the most important thing. He was the one that gave me like the fire and the passion. And I didn't need 10 Emporios. I just needed one. So all my other horses had another place. But now that he's gone, I look at all my horses and I'm like, okay, who's going to give me that fire next?
Yeah.
And even though I love 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒘 and he's such an amazing horse, I will never, I think, have that fire, which is okay. I've come to accept that. But I think at some point in the future, I'm open if the right person comes for him to find the person that gets that fire and that receives it, because it's like a two-way thing.
Yeah.
But he's not like actively for sale or something.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping my horizons open because I want to find that feeling again.
Yeah. So now we still talk about him, but my question was to you.
Oh yeah, that's true. What's my goal with myself?
Yes.
The goal with myself is to try and have the partnership I had with Emporio, and that doesn't mean the love, because that will never be the same, but that click and that pure understanding, I want to have that again.
Yeah.
And I think it's a combination of two things. I think it's with Emporio, I got extremely lucky because we just clicked so well personality-wise, and that did 95% of the training. Yeah. Because he trusted me through anything. Yeah. And the other 5% was I kind of muffled my way through it, and then we were doing the Grand Prix. I don't know how. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was work in it, of course, but it just all went so easily. Yeah. But yeah, my goal is to try and get there with all of my horses, to have this incredible relationship and to be excited and to be passionate and to have that partnership that makes it all make sense, why you do it all. Yeah, it's a really good goal to have. And I'm glad you said that rather than sort of, I want to go to Grand Prix and get a certain score. But of course, you also have to have that goal. And a lot of the time we think about what is it we want for the horse? What do we want to improve? How does he need to get better? What sort of behavioral things we need to change? But of course, that all comes through us. You know, and a sports person has a goal, I want to go to the Olympics and win a gold medal. Someone running a marathon says, here's the finish line, so he knows how it's done. He's done it in a certain amount of time. So there's sort of that goal to be set. Yeah. But being able to have that connection, or have the idea that with all your horses you want to be the good mentor, actually. Yeah. And so your horsemanship, for want of a better word, your skill set needs to be as high as it can be, that you can be that person for all of your horses. And actually that's why I brought him, because I think the difficulty is when you don't have this instinctual connection with a horse, like that you match, it becomes much more difficult, the training. Yes. And so not that necessarily it's been difficult with him, but it becomes much more challenging to connect. Yeah. And even though I don't think he'll be my forever horse, I still want to try and find that connection to whatever capacity it can be. Yeah. But that's something then I want to apply to my younger horses, because with them, they're really new in my life and I still have to establish that click. Yeah. And that's something that I can show you really clearly, because most of the 99.9% of the horses I work with are not my forever horse. Yeah, exactly. I may not have anything to do with them. Exactly, exactly. But then and it's also important for him that he feels you're there to assist him in the best way possible to get skilled up, that he has a good life. Yeah. And I think if you create that perspective, because if he thinks or feels from you, I'm kind of doing this, but I know we're not going to sort of go together to the place that I want to be, then it's going to be difficult to have those real pure conversations where you really can teach him something of value. Yeah. But already now the recognition of what's going on here while we're talking is important, that we see that he's, of course, forward in his thinking, because he's thinking, oh, I want to get going, I want to do something. We're having the restrainment containment. The dictator. Yeah. Like, hey, stay here, don't do anything stupid. Listen to me. So then it's recognizing where the direction of the body energy is going, one. So where does it go? And then how can we redirect that?
I will give you the whip.
Okay. Oh dear, I'm up. I'm up straight away.
Yeah, yeah. So
but I do remember it a little bit from when I was doing it with Valero, which actually was very helpful with him.
So it's just recognizing, and this will help a lot of people because a lot of the time we are
holding.
Controlling them because they're going somewhere we don't want. Instead of showing them where they can be, that is actually the place we want, but is also good for them. I just visualize a place in the sand that I would rather them to be.
Yeah.
And how do they get from here to here? So I just, in my mind, have that position. I point with the rein. I go there a little bit with the body, and then the energy is created from the extension of my arm. Oh, you remembered something from the fall. It's good, these jackets.
It is. No fleece around here.
So then you can redirect, and he moves behind and across.
Yeah, and what we're trying to get him to achieve is to basically go like this.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly. And exactly to that spot where you ended up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remembered, like, before they get it, sometimes it takes a little bit more encouragement for them to feel where they need to go. I don't remember if you do it with a sound or not.
The backward sound is
yeah, mine too.
Because I can make it or
oh, yeah.
So you have a variation of that. And then, of course, the practical example of the whip comes in last.
Yeah.
But if you don't need it...
That's your last tool.
Yeah, if you don't need it, then we're reducing that so that...
Let's see. I think I'm going to get a forward, so that I'll probably need to, but we will see if he will...
Yeah, good. Yeah, and then less on the rein. So same again. Yeah, like this. And bigger steps, and then walk forward with your... Yes. So when you're walking forward with your left leg, then if you start to go here and you walk back...
Oh, sure. You're inviting them in.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so I'm telling him away from the space.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. And then set yourself a parameter and let your voice be the asking, and then stop with the asking and give the demonstration. Otherwise, we're saying, go back, go back, go back, go back with the voice.
And you'd rather say, use the voice once and take it away and then use it again when it's needed, rather than a continuous cue.
Or have the order of body language, the voice, and now the practical example, and say, yes, this is correct.
Okay.
So that then he starts to think, I'm going to hear the voice and think, that means something.
Yeah.
It means I have to get to that spot because of the next explanation, and keep it in those 3 stages so that the next time your body language, he already knows. I don't wait for the voice.
Yeah.
And then you can change hands and do the same the other side.
This is where it gets...
Yeah. Yeah, good. And then same the other way. And
this is where it gets tricky for the mind, when you have to just replicate the same thing on the other side.
Yeah. It's like the aerobics when the instructor turns around. Yeah. And then again, but with that one time the voice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good. And then again, one time the voice. And now whip in front.
Oh, that's right.
And when he goes forward, whip in front, but take it over and think that you're controlling the space on the rope.
Yeah. Okay.
So whip. Yeah, good. And whip in front. Yeah. Good. And continue to walk to the left. Yes. Longer range. Whip over the front.
Oh, over the front.
Yeah, it's under. Yeah, good. This step. Keep going. Remember, one voice, bigger circles. Are you really left-handed?
Yeah. Am I okay to make contact on the neck a little bit if I...
It's good, and relax. Perfect. Hey, oh. Same the other side. Oh. And so we challenge him. Can you get... Oh, there. Yes. And the first part is, can you get from A to B? And he's like, hang on.
Because he's a little bit like not body aware. And then you also see it in, like, he gets presented with something confronting and he just doesn't know. The body is like overwhelmed and he's stumbling, and then he's like, So it's actually quite smart also that he learns, okay, if something is in here, I can also give and find the softness instead of just letting it come to me and then figuring it out after and being panicked.
Yeah. So you're actually improving his handiness by challenging him a bit to say, here, can we get... Yes. Hey.
And you're also putting the pressure now on the ground. Yeah.
To make it about the space.
Yeah.
So here, what's happening here? Hey, that was good. And even though he walks forward here, I don't go too quick into correcting him.
Yeah.
Because it's about how do we get from here. Yes. And we get a little bit of a, oh, this is difficult.
Yeah.
And leave space for that. Behind, yes. Yes, now I don't need the whip so much.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He also finds then like a softness in the body when he learns that like really you can bend and take it there.
Yes. And also when you're thinking about guiding with the whip, it's also another important one. Sometimes we think, oh, don't touch him with the whip. But if I'm teaching you something and I say, come, we're going to go here.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
It's also like, oh,
yeah.
Now I have some clear guidance.
Exactly. That's true.
You also always have to make sure when you're working with the front that you are aware that this is sacred. Here we don't want to come into contact for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But, you know, this position of the body.
Yeah.
And when you really clear that one time, then he's like, oh, I get it.
I get it, yeah.
And then you can very quickly reduce to getting to this sensitive, feely connection space.
Yeah, I understand.
So we build that left side and right side with this exercise. So you just take the rope and the whip in the right hand, because your left-handed will start on your other side.
Okay. Yeah, my brain took a second there also.
And then you want to have it that your left hand is free to be able to, manage the rope. And then we want to feel that you put energy not towards the hind leg, because we want to relax the hind leg, actually. And we want to be able to connect the rope with the right front leg. Mm-hmm. So we're feeling here, right front. With the whip, we send the energy through the shoulder so that he takes a step here with the right front first.
So, like, let's think walk pirouette. Like, shoulder leading like this?
No, the shoulder has to go away. So think of a shoulder yield. So you're still, and then keep the focus on the two eyes. Yeah, and keep the whip at the wither. Good, and then with the rein, you can bring his head more across in front of you. Yeah, and then we use, because that's a different movement than the, and now focus on the two eyes. Yes. See if you can bring his nose towards your right shoulder.
Okay, we're just going in circles.
It's okay. This is correct. And now get, this step, this step, this step. Yeah. Until you feel diagonal pairs, this step here, this step. Good.
Oh.
Yeah, there you feel it. And you see in the beginning when you start this exercise, hind leg moves first.
Yeah.
And then the front leg is delayed.
Yeah.
And we need to get the alignment with your body. So he has a straight line through his.
Yeah.
And then he makes inside hind, outside front come together. There's a good step. There's a good step. Yeah. And then feel that you don't walk backwards. This, and relax. Good. Oh. That was good. And then just remember your voice cue.
And that's the click.
Yeah, or energy. Click is, for me, I mean, you can change them to what fits you, but for me, the energy, input, because, and for me, is lift.
Oh, sure, sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And lift behind and front.
It's a whole other language.
It's like an African.
It's very Alizé as well.
Oh, yeah.
She's also...
It's mimicking the pop of the front leg. Yeah,
that makes sense.
So think right hand now, because the goal is that he could do this movement here.
Yeah.
Away. The further he goes back, the more he goes through his body.
Yeah,
when he's
that's
not,
true.
he's going to be leaning on you.
Okay.
So backwards from the rein and keeping your position. Yeah, and then that you can get 2 eyes. And then remember, 1 voice. Yeah. And now the cue, good, and then no voice, till you feel that between your right hand and your whip, his left front leg gets free. This step, and then relax the voice when he starts to find it, so he can focus on himself. There, good. This step, yes, yes, and relax again. Good. And through your rein aid and your whip aid, you feel that those two come together.
Yeah.
And when he is separate in his body, these will feel separate.
Yeah.
So to bring him closed and more connected in the body, the 2 aids also come together. Yeah, think about the right front moving first. That was a good step. Yeah, that was a better start. And then 2 eyes looking at you.
It's quite difficult because if I'm looking at him, then it's quite hard to assess the body.
Yeah. There's a good
I
step.
think I need to be a tiny bit closer to the head.
Yeah.
To really get
There's
that
good.
bend a little bit.
Yeah. There's good. That's a good step. Good. And then see if he feels through the rope the continuation of the movement of the right front. That step. That step. And then when you feel it, do nothing. There's a good step. Do nothing. There's a good step. Hey, it's okay?
Oh, it's okay if
Yeah, so there you got 2 for free.
Okay.
Without doing anything.
Oh yeah, because of course, I mean, you have to encourage it slowly. You can't expect a whole second.
Yeah, it's like, you've got it. Now just continue.
So it's not fixed forever?
10 reps, 10 reps.
Good boy.
Yeah. So externally, to give you an image, I always feel that I go from this position through the body. So I'm then saying, shh, back here. And then shh, from here. Yeah. And then connect there.
Oh, yeah. He's much more forwards already then.
Yeah. This. Get the energy there at the right front. This step. This step. Yeah. So the start of the movement's really important. I engage right front, this step.
Oh, yeah, there. Yeah.
And he's ready now to do the next one.
Yeah.
But I let him feel this moment.
But that actually helps seeing also where you are. You're much more in front, and I was much more at the wither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you really can guide the body in the direction of the leg we're focusing on. And that's different for every horse. Some horses might run away with the shoulder. So I want here, connect. Now I have a conversation with the right front. That leg has to go first. That leg. That leg.
Yeah.
And when the front is stepping out, then the rest of the body can naturally flow in the good order of movement. And at the moment, you see the front is the bit that moves last.
Yeah.
And it's the bit that should move first.
It's a bit the anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you get into a situation where you might look at the bench or the pot plant or the sponsor sign or something that makes him nervous, it's because the front end is saying, ooh, wait a minute.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if the front end starts to say, I go here first, the feeling in his body is, yeah, I'm confident I can go there.
Yeah.
But his body at the moment says, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And that's why the movement of the front leg, okay, we asked a little bit of him in the beginning, which there you felt the limit. Oh, now here's where I get unbalanced. And then we know if we get that handy, you know, that he can get here, and then he's like,
Yeah.
I can present to myself to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so from here, then we can already give value to the feeling coordination of the body, finding the balance by starting to introduce some elements in the environment that will challenge that.
Yeah.
So of course, the elements movement, touchdown, and approach. These are going to be the things that he experiences, and he's either going to find balance or he's going to find an instability. We'll take one of the tools and we'll see. We'll go with the same approach. Matt, I'll just hand it over to you and we'll...
Oh, goodness. It's a very ambitious approach.
See what comes.
Yeah. He's locked in already, locked in on the flag.
Yeah.
He's not so aware, you can already see it. He's not so aware of the flag.
Yeah, yeah.
So what do I do now?
Or very aware. So very aware, but not knowing what to do.
Exactly.
So it's just a lack of knowledge of how do I manage my body? What should the physical action be to feel confident? So now he's already thinking, go to the right. He's also dealing with your groundwork exercises.
Yeah.
Repeating in his body.
Yeah.
You can see he's like, whoa, that was heavy.
It's like, that's something to think about.
Some new connections being built.
Yeah.
So if he's now going away, backwards and to the right, we go forwards and to the left.
Okay.
So you're going to try to connect not to his head, but to his feet.
Okay, with the flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to be drawing backwards. So you go backwards and to your right. And he's going to chase the flag with the left front.
Oh.
Yeah, don't try to stop him, just go backwards. Yeah, and lighter on the rein. Yes, good. And as soon as you feel the left front starts to come towards you, lighter on the rein. Don't hold him, just guide him. This is better. And then the flag goes a little bit in front of the chest, but with enough distance. Oh, good. There. Yes.
Oh.
And try to then walk more to the right and make a connection with the flag to the left front and try to lead the left front towards the flag. There's
and that's where I got to keep...
step and take it away. Whoa. Yes.
And that's where I have to watch my body because I'm starting to go towards him because I want him to go to the flag, but he needs to go towards the flag.
Just do the same again.
I think the feeling I'm searching for is for him to be curious about the flag. So towards like a curiosity rather than being like, whoa, get that away from me.
You want his front legs in the end to stand on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Not today, but...
No, I was going to say.
So there you can already start to guide him with the flag by putting it a little bit more in the line of the middle of the chest. Here's a step. There's a good one. Yes.
Good boy.
And so now you get a redirection of he's not drawing it away. He goes towards. He does go towards and back.
Yeah, I did see that.
But in the end, it'll be towards and forward.
Okay. So even if he goes back, I take it as long as that left leg is coming towards the flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now do the same with the other leg. Already start to walk and try to guide as little as possible on the rein and let the flag guide him so the flag feels like something that's helping him to find the connection to himself, because it's in the end not about controlling the flag. Yes, and go, yeah, very good. That feeling.
Oh boy.
Sometimes we think in the beginning about coming and doing some desensitizationing.
I do remember that conversation.
That we're getting him used to the flags.
Yeah.
It's
well, that was my thing. When I first saw what you were doing and I called you and I was just thinking like, okay, how do we just get this horse to be numb to it? Because that's what I thought the process was. Obviously very uneducated looking in hindsight. Yeah. But actually is getting him to relax to it and to feel comfortable with it. Yeah. But be very aware of it still. Not that he just thinks that there's nothing in front of him, like he's blind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And my tool is useful for as long as I can get a reaction. The nice thing is he feels a lot in the body. Yeah. So once he is connected and he's feeling confident in the participation, he feels a lot. So you won't need to do a lot. You won't need to do long sessions. You'll need to do little often. Yeah. And each time he'll come out and go, I know this feeling. Yeah. I know what to do in my body.
I seem to just have kind of overlooked this whole thing in my training because he's like pre-St. George, but then actually on this ground stuff, he's quite basic. Yeah. So it's funny how you can just like, and I don't know why, I think it's maybe sometimes the circles you run in of like what other riders that you know or people at your stables are doing and you just kind of don't bring the focus, but it's so interesting to me just how helpful it can be in so many other things. It's kind of like now in my head, I'm like, well, it's just a no-brainer that I would do it with all my young horses. But a couple of years ago, I was just like, well, why would I? Yeah. Like they can get on the truck fine and then I can tack them up fine, then what's the point? Yeah. The rest is in the riding. Yeah. But of course, that's come to the realization that's not the case.
We have international Grand Prix horses of all disciplines, and then you ask them to step to the side, or can you move over there? And they're like, what? Like they have no spatial awareness. They don't know where they are in the space or how to manage themselves. If something comes quickly, you know, they're flying in the air just with that stimulation, and yet they're in huge stadiums.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, very advanced stuff. It's quite interesting that the groundwork correlates directly with the riding, but the riding has actually very little impact on the groundwork.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive, actually. I mean, it should be the whole way around, to be honest, because if you do more groundwork, the riding will be better. And if you do more riding, the groundwork won't really improve at all.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a good slogan. Yeah.
So do I want to draw him towards this again? The same mentality?
So now we have a very, very neutral, relaxed position.
Yes. The hip no longer exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to start at 0 by just starting and then see what happens.
Okay. And if I get a backwards scared response, I go back into the drawing him inside leg towards me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the tendency is he's going to go back into the left now because of where we're positioned.
Mm-hmm. Should I still start here or should I start more?
No, you can start there. But first give rein and then move a little bit that he's in this world. Yeah, and then just start with the pressure. Yeah, and then, exactly. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, good. Second step was even better. Third's even better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then you can quickly see, okay, how good is my technique at explaining it's about you?
Look, he's even coming to touch it.
Yeah.
So that's like the opposite of what he was doing before. Before it was like, oh, that's scary, I'm backing out. And this is what I meant, like the curiosity.
Yeah. And this gives you a good idea. Did we make the previous exercise about the flag or did we make it about him?
Yeah, about the body.
And this tells you, because now you have something completely different and he hasn't experienced it enough to have had 3 dinner dates and say, oh, I'm not scared of that, I'm going to go up to it.
Yeah.
He's felt straight away, and because you took actionable guidance, he started like this and you went, I know what to do here, I'm going to go. And then he was like, hell yeah. Yeah.
Well, I went back into this familiar feeling, which then he did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so now to give that real meaning, you should not do the clapper again.
Just done.
Yes.
For today.
Yes.
He's clapping at himself.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean you're done?
Giving his own reward.
Yeah.
And we need as humans the confirmation. Did that really?
Yes. Because that's what I was like, did we fluke it? That's my first feeling.
Yeah. But then you can better see that tomorrow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then get a double response.
Yeah.
To then have 2 and be, and he's like, where do I go? How do I control this situation?
Exactly. Good boy.
And if sometimes we do it again, we're saying, it wasn't quite it.
Yeah.
When we know, or we hope, that he felt that that was exactly it.
Yeah. And what do you think my homework should be? Should I just, for the next week, keep going with this in short sessions?
Yeah.
Exactly everything we did and just kind of solidify it in the sense of making it normal?
Yeah. And also upping a level.
Okay.
Now he's moving the front legs like.
Yeah.
And you want that to be
smooth.
When you think about the front leg, he says, and his head and neck starts to follow.
Yeah.
And you feel, I can slow that down, I could speed that up. Now he's walking on the balance beam like.
Yeah.
And you want at the end of the week for him to be doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, you have some things to work on.
Thank you, that was really helpful.
Yeah.
That was really good. I'll let you know how I kind of get on.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've got your videos to look back on as well, which is handy. But I'm very spoiled that you're not that far and that you're very kind that I can come. So it also is nice to be able to do it like that.
But just like we did where you felt the exercise and then I give a small example, you get an image. The videos are also good for that.
Yes.
So,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I was more at the shoulder and and Tristan standing more in front.
Yeah. Well, I've got this kind of short-term memory, I think, at least yes, it tells me. So when I was in the round yet, I put the video on while I was in there.
Yeah.
And then I left you talking at some point because I was off doing it, but then I would bounce back in just to see.
Yeah.
Because you can get lost quite quickly.
Yeah.
And because of my work, I film it. So actually it's very handy because when I watch it back, and that's maybe a tip for everybody at home, regardless of what you're doing, just film it because sometimes the feeling is very different to what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
I did that with Valero, with the filming.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get it and I was like, what is this feeling? And then I had your video and then I looked back at my video and it was instantly clear where it was going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really, 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 really good. Lots to think about, lots to digest from that, and also just finding the feeling and knowing when to ask what. It is something that takes time. I mean, it's the same as like when you are writing, you don't start perfect. It's something that you need to find your balance and you need to find your cues on, all that kind of stuff. So I am going to be doing my homework on this. I'm going to be taking everything Tristan said on board, but even just walking 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒘 out and putting him on the truck and stuff, he has like a softness to the eye, and I see that he's still kind of thinking about all of this. So I'm super, super happy, and I'm so glad I have everything on video because I could just get to look back. So definitely, as I said before, definitely film yourselves, guys. When you're writing, when you're doing groundwork, just film yourselves every now and then. Look back. If you're following TRT, go back and watch the videos and just compare them side by side. Have one open on your laptop, have one open while you're doing it. And that's one of the easiest ways to be able to tell, okay, am I on the right track? What are some differences? What can I learn from? What can I improve on? Right, well, I'm gonna get this horse back to the stables and let it all sink in for myself too. Lots to think about. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you. Thanks for today. Right, well, successful morning. I'm very happy with that. Even though it meant waking up at 6, but that's fine. We're having a productive day today. Oh, I should clean the truck out. That's good diligence. Also, this is the kind of bedding 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒘 would like to have for the horses. It's like these really finely cut up, yeah, it's called flush, I think. Well, this is not really flush because it's not really slippery, but it's like these kind of cut up pieces of wood. And I think I would prefer to have really large wood chips. But I think we're just gonna have to get a few different bags of different things and just trial them per stable. But this is the one that 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒘 meant that he really liked as a potential bedding. They had this at the show in Hanover he was with the horses at, and he said that it was really easy to sift through, which I can imagine because it is very, very fine. It is pretty easy to clean. The only thing is that I have it all in my shoes and in my socks, and it's quite prickly. So for sure we will find these all over the house. I have no doubt. In the Netherlands, just use straw, and I just don't like straw. I feel like it's never clean, it never absorbs well enough. Just don't like it. And of course, you have to empty out your muck pile also a lot more when you have straw. Okay, ready for the next trip. I got a little delivery from Zara Home, and I thought it would be fun to unbox it together because I'm slowly prepping myself for like Christmas decorating, Christmas hosting. We always do Christmas at our house here. And so I just popped on Zara Home. They always have some fun stuff, not sponsored. But I saw a couple of things and I was like, ooh, let me just grab some of these and see what they actually look like and how they come out like. And some of these things might be dual purpose. So the first is, I was like, okay, it would be kind of nice to get another Christmas tablecloth. And I saw this one and I was like, oh, this is really nice. And it's oval. Round or oval? I think it's round. Finding oval tablecloths is very difficult. But I thought this would be quite nice for the breakfast room. So we'll pop that on there in a second and have a look. I still have those chairs that are too big. So I got that. Then I also saw this, which reminded me of like when you go to Dutch, there's more in there, but when you go to Dutch restaurants, like the very old ones, what they do is they use these very thick tablecloths that look, I mean, they're actually much thicker than this. They look almost like carpets. But I saw this and I thought, well, firstly I thought, okay, it's gonna look nice, like as a tablecloth. But actually what I've been looking for is to do something different. Okay, this is completely not what this is designed for, but we have these like blankets that we use to cover the couch for the dogs, and I'm completely over that color. It's like green, it's very cheap looking. And I saw this and I thought these colors would look perfect for that space. So I think what I first wanted to see the quality and a little bit like how strong it was, but I think this is gonna look perfect as a dog sofa cover. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, and we're gonna see, but this is giving me Christmas tablecloth. So I maybe have to pick up one more so when we can use one and have one in the wash. It's just got these, I don't know if they're lilies or what they are, with oak leaves and little like, little nuts on them, little acorns. It looks really nice. So we're gonna just see those on. And then I also grabbed some other stuff because they had Christmas ornaments. I did a big Christmas shop, so we're gonna have to do it like an unboxing when it all arrives. I got a balsam hill tree, which I've always wanted one, but I kind of like didn't bite the bullet because they're a bit pricey. I got a balsam hill. It's really tall for the breakfast room. It's narrow, but it's very tall. And I got a bunch of new ornaments for my tree. So, oh, and I think something else came for the tree, but we'll unpack that in a second. Let me just grab scissors so I can open this. This is just such a fun time of year. You get to like have so much fun with hosting family and decorating, and it's just so festive. So these are just some, I don't like very showy Christmas ornaments. I mean, I can appreciate them, but it's not my thing. So I got these ones, and they're all the same in this box, so I'll just show you one. But look at how beautiful these look. Just very simple, understated, a little bit old world, muted. I like very muted tones on the tree. And the thing that I do with my theme every year, for now I only do one tree, but hopefully in the future I'll do more. This year there's just been too much going on to like decorate the whole house. I want to really get into that next year when I have the time to do it and do it properly. But these, but the theme for my Christmas tree every year is that I do very neutral, forest, natural looking things. And we're gonna do it this year, but we're gonna do it in a big way. And I think what I always do is ribbon on the tree. Well, not always, but I was very inspired by seeing ribbon trees in the last couple of years I've been doing them. But this year's ribbon has arrived. I try and change up the ribbon every year because then you get a bit of a new flavor to the tree. And then when I have enough inventory, I'll be able to start just recycling. But the ribbon for this year arrived. Oh my God, I love it. I was worried I wouldn't, but this is gonna be the ribbon for this year. So it's kind of like a big check. Is this? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, good. It's like a big check green with Hessian kind of looking cream brownie tone. But this is gonna go all down the tree. Okay, I'm very glad, because at first I thought it reads, I need to show it to you in the shade. It reads lighter on camera than what it does in real life. But this will look really beautiful. Are we seeing the vision? Are we seeing it? So all I need is for my tree to arrive, and then I can start decorating, because actually I have a lot of other Christmas decorations I bought and that I have, and I will do a decorating video with you guys, so you will see that. Maybe it will be in this one. I need to see. Whenever this tree arrives, you guys will see it. So let's maybe try these tablecloths. I'm very curious to see what they look like. It just looks really pretty. Okay, let's go have a look. As I said, the chairs are still the wrong ones. I'm working on it, but it's not something I can fix overnight. Right, are we ready to see the first one? This is the one that I think will be on here. And because it is a round tablecloth, it's not going to be even all the way through. But actually, hold on. Hold on, I'm going to give you guys, we're going to do this right. How do I do this? There. And then, how does this go? Because I don't really remember. Like that, it folds. And then we can close it up. Now the chairs are gonna look even bigger. Oh, that's really sweet. That's nice. I like that. I'm still in riding clothes. I didn't even have time to get changed yet because I was too excited to unwrap all this. A little bit here. Oh, that looks really nice. Doesn't that look sweet? That looks really nice, especially because the table is smaller. What I can do actually for now is because we're not using these two chairs, just because it's Yes and I here at home, I can just remove them. I think it will look a little bit more appropriate in here anyway. Let me try that. Let me just remove those two. Oh, how nice does this look? I'm very, very, very happy with this. So if you have a Zara, run to it because this looks really nice. I need to have like a little centerpiece or something and dress it up a little bit. And then when the tree will be in the room, probably these two, no, probably just that chair. These can just scoot over. That chair will go, but that will really fill the space. It will be nice when you kind of peek through here and you're gonna be looking in and you see this tree with the chair laid and all that kind of stuff. I definitely have to get smaller chairs though, because I will keep these, I think, and I'll still get them reupholstered and we can use them elsewhere, especially for like bedroom chairs or when we have the dining room and stuff. But this is not gonna work, I think, for how it was intended. But okay, very happy with that purchase. That can stay. Yes, I will like that. He always like these. Even another angle for you guys. Moving into the living room, these two little doggies are inviting us in. This is what the living room is currently looking like. And as you can see, we've got some reds down here on the floor. We've got some greens. This is just not textured enough. There's not enough going on. But I think this could look nice. And I don't know which side. I think the darker side. But I think this could look really nice as a base. I know it's tablecloth, but I mean, what's the difference, to be honest, between a tablecloth? This is thicker than most blankets. But I think that actually will look really nice through there. And these couches are, like, I love them, but they're not washable. So we have to get people to come out to clean them. So for the dogs and for the sake of like not being too careful with everything, we do cover them like this, which doesn't look the best. They do look much better uncovered, but this is like a country home. It has to be a practical home. We also just want to like not stress about it too much. But how about I just take this one off? And they're really wrapped in there. I have to take all the pillows off, but I'm gonna show you. We're gonna try popping that on and we're gonna see what it looks like. I hope it's not gonna fight too much with this. Because actually now that I'm looking at it, it's a lot of red. There's only one way to find out, and that's by trial and error. So I reckon we give it a good old-fashioned go. So you basically have to undo the whole couch in order to do this technique. But I want it to be tightly wrapped because I don't want to sit on the couch once and then it's all like undone. So then these go back on like this. Not my channel turning into Homeware. Oh, and the length is very good now. And then you just tuck this all in the back very tightly. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to get another one for the other couch. And then you just pop these back on, and then you've got yourself a very cheap couch cover. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I need to take this body warmer off wrestling with this couch. Okay, actually I'm standing back. I don't know. Maybe I should try it upside down later and see what we think. This is it in the red, and that's it in the green. I mean, it should go without saying. I know that it looks better without the one at all, but it's just not practical. I'm gonna ask Jesse later what he thinks. Not that he's terribly fussed. Huh. Okay, well, the quality at least is very good. I'm happy about that. I just have to sit on the red. Maybe for the festive season, maybe for Christmassy time, that works. Well, we're gonna sit on that. I've got some stuff to do outside, actually property maintenance stuff, which is also where I haven't fully gotten changed. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I also have one YouTube video to upload. I'm just gonna bounce around, do all that. And then the next time I see you, we're gonna do a little update on the rubber. And then I hope I get to do Christmas decorating in this video too. So I will see you shortly.